Sziasztok! Hi everyone, this is Sándor, welcome to part 2 of the object particle lesson. I hope you watched my first video on this topic. If you have, then you already know that the Hungarian object particle is a T. But you also know that a lot of times this letter is connected to a noun or an adjective with an A, E, or Ö before it. Last time I talked about the general ways of how nouns and adjectives are conjugated. Today I will cover the irregular ways. We've got 4 things to talk about, so let's start. 1. There are nouns in Hungarian that end with either alom or elem. With the object particle, they lose their last vowel, and the particle is attached with either an at or an et suffix. And remember, the object particle is still just a T sound. The vowels are just there to connect the suffix to the word. Let's see a few examples. Félelem. Fear. Félelem. It loses the last vowel, gets an et ending, and it becomes félelmet. Félelmet. I hope that you remember that whenever you use the object particle, that means that the noun or adjective receives the action of a verb. So in this case, it could be something like forget the fear or explain fear to me, things like that. Szerelem. Romantic love. Szerelem. Szerelmet. Szerelmet. Szánalom. Pity. Szánalom. Szánalmat. Szánalmat. Fájdalom. Pain. Fájdalom. Fájdalmat. Fájdalmat. If the word ends with elem, the suffix is et. If it ends with alom, the suffix is at. Pretty simple. 2. Most one-syllable words that end with a long vowel tend to receive a connecting V sound, and the suffix is either at or et. And also, the long vowel gets shortened. Kő. Stone. Kő. Követ. Követ. Ló. Horse. Ló. Lovat. Lovat. Fű. Grass. Fű. Füvet. Füvet. But there are some words that defy this rule even. Tó. Lake. Tó. It becomes tavat. Tavat. Hó. Snow. Hó. Havat. Havat. So in some cases the vowel changes completely. I think it's only these 2 words. I might be wrong. If you know more, please leave a comment. And there are exceptions, of course, like the word nő. Woman. Nő. It simply becomes nőt. Nőt. 3. Sometimes the long vowel at the end of a word gets shortened. Madár. Bird. Madár. Madarat. Madarat. Út. Road or way. Út. Utat. Utat. Híd. Bridge. Híd. Hidat. Hidat. Tűz. Fire. Tűz. Tüzet. Tüzet. Víz. Water. Víz. Vizet. Vizet. Levél. Letter. I mean the one that you write, not the letters of an alphabet or something. Levél. Levelet. Levelet. Kenyér. Bread. Kenyér. Kenyeret. Kenyeret. 4. Sometimes the last vowel of a word disappears when conjugated and is followed by either an at, et, or öt. Eper. Strawberry. Eper. Epret. Epret. Tükör. Mirror. Tükör. Tükröt. Tükröt. Sátor. Tent. Sátor. Sátrat. Sátrat. Dolog. Thing. dolog, dolgot, dolgot. These irregular words tend to change with other suffixes too, like when you use the possessive suffix or the plural suffix. They change the same way as with the object particle, only the suffix will be different. Unfortunately, these irregularities are case-by-case scenarios, so I can't give you a general rule as to why and which words are acting as irregulars. But, like I said in my previous video, if you're unsure, feel free to ask me in the comment section and I will help you out. Thank you guys for studying with me once again today. Since we finished covering the object particle, we can finally dive into sentences and sentence structures. So if you don't want to miss that, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like if you enjoyed this video. See you very soon. Sziasztok, a viszontlátásra!